Hey, I'm Ryan, and this is Get Your Mind Right. So, I wanted to talk about something I just texted a good friend of mine, and that is you have to do the work. And you have to do the work consistently, and you have to do it persistently. Right? Let's just get into it. So, I got a lot of good news going on for myself. Today is my only one day off, and I am having me a glass of red wine Zinfandel. Cheers to me. Cheers to you. Cheers for watching this video, because obviously you trying to do the work. And see how I told you in that other video? See, it's right now it's late. It's 5 o'clock. This right here is gonna take me out of the game. Not sleep, but just like I can't work. I can't. I gotta chill. I'm about to crack jokes or whatever. So, but doing the work. So I would tell you, I've learned about mindfulness, learned about, spirituality, I learned about business stuff. I learned about social media, posting, marketing, all those type of things. And I learned about this stuff, I want to say, probably I learned about mindfulness, meditation, those things when I started massage therapy. So I've been a massage therapist for about 10, 11 years. So I started that back in 2010. Now I started learning about marketing business probably about 2015. I kid you not, right here, right now. All that information and knowledge, I'm just now implementing it. And there's so many of us that know the knowledge. It's so many of us that every day you're learning a new technique. Every day you're learning something new, but you're not implementing it. You're not even doing it. Or either you're doing it, but you're not doing it consistently. You did it, but you didn't persist because you didn't get your answer or the good result right then and there. So you just said you gave up on it. Doing the work is hard, but yet it's so easy, because doing the work means a lifestyle change. So if you're trying to become a different person, you're trying to change your beliefs about things, that means you have to consistently do things. You have to persist through all the trials, all the tribulations, all the no's, that can't happen. You have to literally continue to persist through it, right? So I want to say, for me, I have wanted to change some self-beliefs. I had also wanted to create some beliefs in myself that I just never thought to even have, right? And so what I would do in the past is I'll meditate here and there. It'll probably be one day here, meditate, 3 days, 4 days later, I'll meditate again. I'll journal. Journaling was something I did consistently. Yet I will admit that, to be honest with you, journaling about your trauma and your tribulations sometimes keep you really stuck there. Unless you're doing a lot of rephrasing, unless you're doing a lot of, what is it called? Not reframing. Maybe it is reframing. Unless you're doing a lot of that type of stuff where you're writing out, you're journaling out your BS, but then you're changing it up. Meaning, I could say, I didn't get that job and I'm pissed off and I feel like an idiot. But you'll say, I didn't get that job because deep down inside I really didn't want it. And to be honest, that really wasn't what I really wanted to go after. I'm working now, which is good. So what I want to go after, I need to really stick by it and go after it and not settle for stuff that's similar to it because I'm too afraid to get rejected. So that's what I mean by, if you journal, you got to journal really rational, because if you don't, you would get very engulfed in those emotions of, woe is me, woe is me, woe is me, woe is me, woe is me. So for me, doing the work, like I said, it was scattered. Even with working out, work out one day, the next 3 days I ain't worked out. Oh, then I work out again. So now I only worked out 2 hours in 1 week. And it really was only for 25 minutes. The other last one was for 15 minutes. Oh, because I did enough squats, my butt looked round enough. Okay, I'm done. So be honest with yourself. What are you not really consistent and persistent with for this self change that you're trying to accomplish? So one of my beliefs that I've been working on changing, or I don't know if I would say it's a belief, but something in me that I've been wanting to work, or I've been wanting to do, or really stand firm with, is believing in my skincare business. So, like I said in my video talking about staying persistent, I was getting sales, boom, when I first started, like really making money, and then it dropped. And so I was just like, okay, whatever. And so I noticed that anytime I would go on Instagram and get ready to post, I kid you not, I would just feel a tightness in my stomach. And then I'll be like, forget this, man. Don't nobody care. Forget it. And I wouldn't post. And it was just like, I had to ask myself, what am I expecting? Like, am I expecting people to praise me? What am I expecting out of this that I don't want to post? This not making sense. This is how you're going to make your income. This is your dream. What are you doing? And when I was honest with myself, I was just like, I don't think I'm taking my own business serious. So I created affirmations. I started writing down affirmations. And I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, because if you look at my video history, I stopped making videos for a very long time. I don't think I started making videos again until like December, right? So I picked up this book called Calling in the One. And it's about, having a beautiful romantic relationship. And you're supposed to have it within 7 weeks. And so right when I listened to it, right when I put the shit in my ear, she said, if you don't have the relationship you want, it's your fault. And I just automatically I put it out my ear. I said, God damn it, another person who believe everything is you pushed out? No, I don't want to go through this no more. This cannot be my fault. But I know it is, because I'm my own creator. I'm creating this life that I want. I'm creating the things that I desire. That's not up to anybody else. So I knew she wasn't lying when she said that part. I just didn't want to hear it. But I knew I had to keep listening, because I said, this is the type of person I am. I am a person who believe in who have a belief system of, if I don't like something about somebody else, go look in the mirror then, because they're not the one with the problem. You are. So I was like, let me continue to listen to her. And one of the things she was just saying, she was like, you really got to do this every day. Like, you have to do this every day, because it's a lifestyle change. The old you is not going to get the new man that you want to start to have. And to be honest, if you look at my videos, I always say, well, to tell you the truth, I wasn't looking to get married to him. I mean, I was just looking to have fun and have, some dates, go out, little stuff like that. And so it's like, if I now want something serious, and I now genuinely want to care about somebody, and I want them to genuinely care about me, to genuinely like me, for me to genuinely like them, I can't go in there with the old Ryan. It's not gonna work, because the old Ryan was just wanting to have fun, right? The old Ryan just wanted you to do what she wanted to do. I don't give a damn about what you want to do. Just do what I want to do, right? So I can't create. I could, but it's not gonna last long, right? But it doesn't make sense to try to get into something new, refined, just off the chain, with having that same old mindset of fun, 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 fun. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense for the type of man I'm going to need to really be in a romantic, productive, prosperous, loving relationship. It's not going to make sense. So she was talking about doing it every day. And first, I just listened to the whole entire book, because I like to listen to the whole book before I start on something. And then I was listening to her book, and I was listening to a lot of other mindful books. And I also like to listen to books that's about mindfulness, but they really give you the science behind it. And just one thing I kept noticing across the whole board is how a lot of people were saying, you got to stay consistent with it. This is the new you. So the new you makes time for meditation. The new you makes time to sit down and write out their affirmations. This is the new you. This is your new lifestyle change. You can't go in with this old stuff you was doing. So I'm like, oh God, And I'm just like, God damn, this must be real, because so many different styles of books is repeating this stuff. It's so many different styles of books that's saying how you have to remain consistent. Whether it's dieting, they're talking about you got to remain consistent. Whether it's exercising, whether it's you learning how to paint, playing an instrument. Even when I was taking my swim classes, my teacher, he said, I really like that you don't just swim here. You do it other places. And I did, because you got to be consistent. You got to make, what they say, practice makes perfect. Michael Jordan, that man was consistent on practicing when he played. That's why he was one of the best. He was consistent. Basketball became his lifestyle. So you want to make a change, you have to be consistent with it. Now, I know a lot of people say, oh, you have those days where you don't want to do anything. Well, just don't. Bullshit. BS. I'll tell you why that's not smart to always do. Now, some moments it really is, I'm so mad. Me trying to persevere through this is just not going to get the results I do need. I do need to chill. Those are moments like that. But I really feel like those moments is nowhere as much as where people are always telling folks, oh, just take the break. Just take a break. Just do. No. I'll say it with me. A couple weeks ago, I was tired. I came home, walked my dog. I think I did some posting, created some content for my skincare, and I went to sleep. I think I woke back up at like 5:30. Now, mind you, I have to be at work in the morning time at 4. So I usually go to sleep by 7 o'clock, 7:30, so I get 7 hours of sleep. So when I woke up at 5:30, I was like, oh, I only got an hour and 30 minutes to play before I go to sleep. Let me go walk my dog, to get him out the house or whatever. So I walked him, came back in, and it was now 6 something. So I think I now had like 45 minutes left. And I was like, oh, I'm supposed to be sending out resumes. So I was like, I shouldn't do it. I could wait. I mean, I'm tired. And then I thought about it. And I said, persistence, Ryan. You're not tired to the point where you about to dozing off. You're not tired that far. You are tired because you can feel the heaviness on your eyes. You can feel the sleepiness creeping up on you. But you ain't tired yet. Fill out the applications. Do the resume. Do it. So I actually did it, and I believe I did about 6 applications. And mind you, in the midst of me doing the applications, I got to change my resume for each description that I read, right? So I got to add keywords, stuff like that. And I think I got done like 7:35. But when I was done, I was like, wow, that really wasn't that bad for me to have like persist through and did that. That wasn't hard or difficult. I'm actually happy I did it, because the old me would have been like, oh, I'm going to do it tomorrow. I kid you not. For all 6 of those applications and resumes or whatever, I legitimately got an email or a message on LinkedIn back from those things. And one of the offers I'm taking. So that's why I'm having my drink. I'm doing my thizzle, y'all. That's why I got these affirmation videos up. I'll tell you guys when I get to that 100K, trust me. But yet I'm getting very, 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 very close. That's a promise, because y'all on this ride too with me. So let me see. Do my hair look cute? Okay, yeah. So that's what I mean by, like I said, you got to still persist through. You got to do the work, right? The old me would have totally been like, I'm going to sleep. I'm not doing this. So this happened about 2 or 3 weeks ago. I was texting my friend and I was telling her, the one who I said to her, I'm fucking tired. And I was telling her, you got to persist through. You got to keep doing it. You got to do it consistently. And I told her the truth. I said, all this information and knowledge I have, I'm not lying to you. I didn't start consistently doing this to November. That's when I really start consistently doing stuff to November. It's 2020. It was 2021. I told you I've been getting this information since 2010. 11 years it took me to be consistent with something because I kept thinking I could dibble dabble. I could do this like this real quick and da-da-da-da-da. Now, do I believe in the power of the mind? Oh, of course. But if I want to be a bodybuilder, lifting 500, 600, you think I'm going to be able to do that by just going to the gym 2 times out the week? It may happen, but it may take 3 years when I could have went to the gym 4 or 5 times out the week and been at my goal by 7 months. So not being consistent, all it does is drag out the ride to your goal. Drag it out longer, and then it makes it even more frustrating because you genuinely feel like you're not doing shit because you know you're not. You know you're not doing nothing. But if you were consistent with setting your goal and saying, oh, I'm working on this thing 3 days out the week, you will always feel like you're doing something. It wouldn't even matter if the goal literally said this takes 1.5 years to get to. It wouldn't matter because you know that you're actually doing the work each and every day or at the time frame you scheduled to do it. Now, what I talk about now of doing the work, I am more so talking about personal development, your mental health, and things like that. And things of that nature, I'm going to be honest with you. I think that's something you should work on every day. I think that is something you should make into a lifestyle. So with me, luckily, I have a job or whatever. But at work, I told my friend, I said, I listen to mindfulness information 8 hours every goddamn day. I'm drilling this into in my mind, programming myself with this stuff. I listen to my own videos over and over again. That's how serious I am about this. Affirmations, I write affirmations for 20 minutes each day. The first 5 minutes, after the 5 minutes, I'm in a groove and I'm on one. I'm like, shh, like I'm almost hypnotized. I'm in like a trance doing that. Meditate, I literally meditate every day now. And that shit is so mind-blowing of how I feel and how I now respond to stuff. I don't react. I don't get angry. I don't get revengeful. You know what I literally do? It's amazing because I'm waiting for my heart to race. I'm waiting for it to race in certain situations. Yesterday, my printer was only printing in black and white. I'm like, I need labels so I can send off my stuff. People order stuff. I got to print out these labels. Oh, me, my heart would have been pounding. I would have been sweating. My dog would have felt my energy. He would have left. Y'all, can I tell you? I said, oh, this happened before. I know what to do. And as I was doing the stuff on the computer, trying to connect the printer, the old me was trying to creep up and say, this always happened. God, why are you doing this to me? And I said to myself, no, Ryan, you got to talk nice to yourself because this shit got to manifest for you. You got to get the label printed. You got to get this stuff printed out. What happens for your girl? Instantly, I pressed print, and it probably lasted for a good 15 minutes of it doing it. But during that whole time, I kept saying, it's going to work. It's going to work. I literally kept saying it to myself. I said, it's going to work. And it was both of my printers was doing it. I said, at least just get one to work. That's all that matters. It's going to work out for me. It's going to work. It's going to work. I hit print, and that baby printed out like, ooh, 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 ooh. I said, oh my God, this is so real. This shit is so real. Just imagine if I would have did this stuff consistently in 2011. It's sad when you think about that stuff. I haven't, people who watch, how much information that people have gave you and you like, I did it, but I didn't do it consistently. But you seen that it actually worked. but you just didn't continue it for whatever reason. Why? I don't know why you didn't do it. I know for me, it would be like it worked, so I'm good with that. Or I'll do it only when I need it to. But that's the thing. You supposed to make these lifestyle changes on a consistent thing so you don't have to need it. It's already there, in your energy and your mind frame is already at that type of mind frame where you don't have to, you're already responding. You're already going to your toolkit. You already have those things, right? So that's why making this change to a lifestyle type of thing, it's a whole different ball game. I did a 31-day challenge of drinking 96 ounces of water. So I think that's 12 glasses of 8-ounce water, right? After the second week, I was like, oh, this is just natural to me. After that month, now I literally drink almost 100 ounces of water every day. And I'm not lying. And I could definitely see the change in my skin, the texture, the feeling of it, how I stay hydrated. And for me, your tongue tells you when you're hydrated or not. And what happens is the size of your tongue, they suck in, they sink in. And it looks disgusting when someone is not hydrated and they're talking. And I've met people who make millions of dollars have decided their whole tongue dehydrated. And in my mind, I am judging. I'm like, ooh, this motherfucker don't even drink water like that. How you gonna give me some advice and you don't even drink water like that? Get up out of here. So me recognizing and saying to myself, whoa, doing the work is so much different. 10 minutes every morning and before I go to sleep, I literally visualize what I want to desire have happen. I literally do that. In the past, I don't know why I didn't do that. And it was crazy because I actually will lay in the bed for 10 more extra minutes when I wake up. But what I would think about is the BS, the drama, who I need to tell something to, how this person said this and how I need to check her next time I see her. That's what we're doing when we wake up, or getting on the internet and letting the internet ideas influence us for the rest of the day. So doing the work, find whatever you know that really genuinely works for you. I'm going to say for me, it's meditation and it's affirmations. Me writing it ain't even me saying them no more. It's literally me writing them down. I could be honest with you. Writing affirmations down for me somehow drills in my head. Me saying them out loud, I did like a week of me saying it and me not writing it, and it was a big difference. It was not, I didn't really feel the results like how I felt when I wrote it down and said it at the same time. So what I do is I write them out for 20 minutes. And then, sometimes before I go to sleep, I would just repeat 2 words to myself. And for my 2 words is love and success. Love, because I always want to radiate love. I always want to, you know how they say it, I want to be love. And being love is enough for me. Being love is all I need. I don't need nothing else but to be it. And me being that is going to attract crazy people, right? Because who wouldn't love a person that's loved? But it's going to also attract people that I need to have in my life, people that I want to keep in my life. And it keeps me happy. Success, so my businesses could continue to flourish. So my career could continue to flourish. So I could retire early. Right? I don't want to work all my life. And if I do decide to work extra, it's because I want to do it. It's me doing like some type of mentor, some type of stuff where I'm giving back. All right? And for the success of my YouTube channel, for the success of my nonprofit. So those are my 2 words, love and success. I got this video up there where I really expose myself of why affirmations are work, where I tell you guys what goes through my brain when I lose my keys. Okay? You ain't going to meet too many people that's going to keep it real about their life like that. So do the work. Do it consistently. If you can't do the meditation, affirmations, pick one of them. I would say try to meditate. Try to do that then, because that's going to automatically change that's going to scientifically change the wires in that head. And it's going to help you no longer react, but respond to stuff. So please do me the favor. Please, 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 I'm begging you. Do the work. Stay consistent. Stay persistent with it. Please stay persistent. Please stay consistent. And the more you consist with it, that becomes you. That becomes your lifestyle. And then what happens the more you consist with it? You start seeing change instantaneously. Way more quicker than how you will get, your manifestations to come true. Do the work. Find you something that you know works for you. Like I said, for me, it's writing affirmations that work for me. It's meditating that really works for me. Right? Find you some I like Joe Dispenza, the placebo meditation. I love that when I want to change something about myself. And sometimes I just sit for 10 minutes and let the shit just ramble through my head. How this person made me mad, it don't matter. I'm just sitting for that 10 minutes and I'm letting it do it. And I'm not attaching to those thoughts. So if you don't know how to meditate, you just start off by sitting for 10 minutes and letting the thoughts pass by. Don't engage in the thoughts, but just watch them and say, well, I think about that type of stuff. Wow, I'm thinking about what that girl did to me in high school still. That ain't good. And then you keep doing that. And over time, those thoughts will change. Over time, they won't even appear because you ain't been paying no mind to them. They'll just vanish. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Right now, they going shoot because we so used to them. Shoot. But eventually, they go shoot, 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 shoot. And see, that's what your affirmation words, like I said, love and success. So now, when I meditate and that drama come through, I'll kid you not, it's automatic now because I've been doing it so much. It goes love and success, love and success, love and success, love and success, love and success. And the thoughts disappear. If meditation is a little hard for you, you're like, Ryan, it's just too difficult right now, then visualize. Create a small scenario. Don't overdo it. Find a small scenario, right, that you want to happen in your life. So say, for instance, it's to get a new job, right? All you got to do is picture your friend saying, congratulations on your job. You like it so far? How's your new job going? That's it. Don't go creating more shit to confuse yourself. Just keep it like that. And when you lay down, visualize that good friend that you love and trust. Say, oh my God, girl, congratulations. When you taking me for drinks with that new paycheck you got, though, you got some extra money to play with. Come on, when you taking me out. Just, you keep repeating that scenario over and over and over and over and over and over until you start to put emotions to the scenario. It start to make you feel good and excited to go lay down or to sit down and think of and visualize that scenario. And then once those emotions get to it, shit is gonna be popping off. So please do me the favor and repeat again. Do the work. Stay consistent. Stay persistent. Do it every day. Every day for a month at least. After that, then you can slack off and probably do it 3 to 5 times a week. But you should not be doing this stuff no less than 4 times a day. 4 times a week. If you just get started. I say every goddamn day so you can make this stuff happen fast. So you can make this change happen quick. So people say, all right, just shut up. Do as I say, not as I once done, because I am doing it now. Have a wonderful rest of the day.